All right, there's the beat. This is Addison coming to you from the shop community space. I am here with Deanne and Kenneth, Firelight Vibes, and the Celtic Chef. We tried to do this before, and for some reason, an airplane flew over and had some kind of interference going on, and it sounded like crap. But it actually worked out because we're here, and they just got done with their sound bath and small bites.
You got it.
If I got that right. And so we're going to go real quick. We're going to run over Firelight Vibes, Celtic Chef, and then we're going to talk about your sound bath small bites experience last week and how that went. So, Deanne, tell me about the Firelight Vibes, man.
Yeah. So Firelight Vibes is my business, and basically I am a sound bath practitioner, and I use various instruments and sound frequencies to provide a meditative experience. And in a sound bath, it's kind of like when you're laying down for, let's say, a meditation or yoga, and you're doing restorative yoga. You're just laying down and you're listening to all the instruments and the songs and the sound and enjoying it and getting your mind and your body in a relaxed state.
Okay, and I know it's come a long way from the first time you tried to do it when they had trivia night. It was like, which president was assassinated in the back of a car? I know that one.
Now you are pretty much advanced if you are able to meditate with song and sound and do trivia at the same time. So we only do that for the advanced people.
For the advanced. I love it. I love it. All right, Kenneth, Celtic Chef. We talked last time, and somebody asked you, hey, can you take 6 months off of work? And y'all had an awesome 6 months, right?
Well, 6 weeks, yeah. So,
6 weeks.
Yeah, luckily, I don't know if we could have done 6 months doing that.
I would have loved to. We would have quit work at that point.
Right?
Yeah, but I just had the opportunity to go and kind of work in a bed and breakfast in France for 6 weeks and just had a blast, learned a ton while we were there. So, yeah, definitely have fun with it and kind of coming out of semi-retirement to do this and try some new things.
And you said this wasn't like Paris or anything. This was a backwoods Ale Francais, right?
Pretty much. I mean, this is where the French go to actually do their vacation. So we were the only English-speaking people there.
Okay. Did you learn any French when you were there?
Lots, yes.
Lots. Okay. Do y'all practice at home?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, we do practice some types of French.
That's a different episode.
You know, you guys here call it bad words,
Yeah.
but
Sacré bleu. But okay, so that's where you got into the gourmet thing. You love your cooking, you love your chef. So we had the sound therapy, the small bites. So how did the sound therapy go? And then how did that go? Walk me through it.
well, sound therapy, sound baths particularly, are just a way for people to experience different frequencies. And science has shown and research has shown that certain frequencies do lower your heart rate. They diminish stress, release tensions, but there is also the science of brainwave entrainment. So sound baths can help put you into a state of alpha or theta brainwave, which is very similar to like mindfulness or meditation in terms of like the alpha brainwave state. And that's where you are in a state of stillness and contemplation. And then theta may be where you're kind of in the middle, you're consciously awake, but you may be verging on sleep, kind of almost to the delta, but not necessarily. And in that state, they say that there's a lot of creativity that happens. People get, spots of inspiration from that kind of experience. So the sound part is that. And usually when I do the sound bath, it's about an hour or so, and it's after he feeds you. So
Okay,
Yeah.
so the therapy comes after the meal,
Yes.
and is not in conjunction with the meal or results of the meal.
No. Yeah. Can you imagine? I put you in a state, you're like, okay, I'm ready for the escargot. While you're listening to trivia.
Yeah, while listening to trivia. So, man, what did you make?
So this one, because we had more of a water theme, so I did kind of a ceviche or ceviche boats.
What is a ceviche?
So ceviche, so the one I did was a shrimp. So it's shrimp that's cooked in like acidic juices, lemon juice, lime juice, orange juice. But I actually kind of poached the shrimp beforehand just so, worried about any type of pathogens, things like that. So it just kind of cooks in there, and then it's got, cucumbers, avocado, tomatoes, onions, jalapenos. So it's just...
Ceviche, is that kind of like just chopped vegetables and shrimp, all kind of, and you dip it with crackers or something, or like?
Yeah, you can. Usually, it's more like a Latin style, so it's usually like tortilla chips, things like that. So.
Okay. I saw something, and it looked like a piece of watermelon with a pickle wrapped around it.
So it's close. So it was watermelon wrapped in cucumber with mint and blueberry.
Okay. I was just like, man, is that dill or? But I can see, because sometimes it goes. But yeah, that sounds like it makes more sense. Yeah. But
it actually went really well together.
Nice.
Ask him about the molecular gastronomy.
Is that what happens after they ate?
No.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, it's beforehand. So one thing I saw was, with the water thing, I created a pink sand. So it was like white chocolate, a beetroot reduction, and then like a simple syrup that's all cooked together. And then as you mix everything together, it becomes like this beautiful pink sand.
Oh, nice.
And then I had fun with it, and then I added kind of fish eggs to it, but it wasn't fish eggs. It was a ginger honey tea caviar.
Okay.
So I had fun with the molecular gastronomy, mixed things together, and put that on top of the sand, so it looked like essentially, fish eggs on sand.
But it's not fish eggs.
Yes.
It looks like fish eggs, but he created those little bubbles, so it looks with ginger tea, honey.
Okay.
Over it. So yeah.
It sounds good. It sounds delicious. I eat anything, and the crazier it sounds, the more I'm down for it. But that doesn't sound crazy. That sounds a little.
A little bit, trying to have fun with it, and then for the next one, trying to come up with something to see if I can outdo myself.
What are you thinking?
So I've come up with 5 things. So we're looking at more of a space theme.
Okay.
So like creating like edible rocks, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Tune in for more. Well, all right. So, for the love of God, may the sound come through like it's supposed to. This has been really cool. Glad to have you on for a second time. Glad the sound bath and small eats went well. When is your next one?
Our next one is August 11th.
Okay.
We have 3 tickets left. So we will do another one in September. If they follow us on Firelight Vibe Sound Wellness, we will make sure that everybody gets updated on the next event. But we're here at the shop community space every month, once a month. So
Every month, once a month, come get your sound bath and gourmet awesomeness from the Celtic Chef and Firelight Vibes. This is Addison from the shop with Deanne and Kenneth signing off. See y'all next time. Actually, I'm not gonna. I put you on the spot last time and made you close out. So here, you do it. You do it.
yeah, but I tried to do karaoke and it was a failure. I'm so glad the sound went bad.
Well, we'll just leave it at that and catch y'all next time from the shop.